Hello friends, it's Klauds and I am back with another video. So today, I wanted to give you guys a quick review about what I thought of Dial A For Aunties by Jessie Q Sutanto. So, the whole premise of the story is basically Madeline Chan, who lives in the US with her mother and her three aunties. They all run a wedding planning business together. And right before the weekend of their biggest event of the whole year, the one event that could catapult their careers, Madeline accidentally kills her blind date.
Hey, check it out. This thing can stop on a dime. Think fast! Oh.
Now, they have to go on with the wedding, all while hiding the body from everyone in the wedding venue. And the whole thing just turns into chaos when reasons, one or the other, just keep popping up as to why they have to keep moving the body around. And the whole thing is just pure, organized, comedic chaos that I absolutely loved. Now, here's the thing. Before I started reading it, I, for some reason, felt that I would not like the book. I think it's because, and Madeline's that person who really values family. And as much as I love most of the people in my family, I feel quite opposite of her.
Then maybe you should ask Santa for a new family.
I don't want a new family. I don't want any family. Families suck.
That's why I was really worried that I wouldn't like the book. But I really wanted to give it a shot. So I bought a copy, and then one of the groups I was in decided to choose it for the book of the month. So I was really catapulted into reading it. And oh my god, okay. Other than the prologue, I finished the whole thing in one sitting. Because I read the prologue when I was about to go to sleep. And then I was just really tired to keep going forward. So I put the book down, and then the next day I finished it in less than 2 hours. So I think that pretty much sums up what I thought of the whole book. But anyway, let's just get into it a little bit more. So, okay, there's gonna be a lot of stereotypes here. But what Jessie Sutanto did with Dial A For Aunties was she took all these Asian stereotypes by the reins and made it her bitch. Like, from what I've seen with comedy, when making like stereotypes and, you know, especially with cultures, making it comedy, it's very much slapstick comedy.
Patayin na rin kita!
Are? Are? Tuloy. Are, dalaga na ako, Are.
Especially the kind of comedy movies I grew up watching, like the local movies, like the local Filipino movies. A lot of the comedy is pretty slapstick, and I'm not saying that all of it is. I think the ones that my parents, or well, my mom forced me to watch, you know, like movies like Vice Ganda movies, they're probably not the best example, but you get what I mean. Like that, like Vice Ganda movies, Ay de las Alas movies, like those were like the slapstick. Like I laughed my ass off, but growing up, I'm like, okay, I guess this is the kind of comedy that I like, which is like not a bad thing. But some people do tend to not gravitate towards that kind of comedy, and you do you. I laugh at it. Like, I do find it funny. At the same time, I do question why I find it funny. But anyway, moving on from that, I really like how Jessie Sutanto, she took all these, as I said, she took all these stereotypes, she made it her bitch, she made it her own, and she made it all work without being offensive and slapstick and, okay, for lack of a better term, without it being like cheap comedy. Like, she made it really witty, and you know what? She made it really relatable at the same time. Like, when you read Dial A For Aunties, and you know, you have like like me, and you have your like Asian maternal figures, and you're like, yeah, I felt that, I feel that. These 4 aunties, you can kind of look at them and see someone you know in them. Does that make sense? But yeah, it's super duper relatable, and the romance that was in there, oh my, it was really cute. Okay, it was really cute. I was rooting for the romance the whole time, and basically the whole like situation, think Crazy Rich Asians with murder involved.
It involves murder.
That's your option?
That's like the best way I could describe this book. Crazy Rich Asians, but make it homicide.
If you like pina coladas.
Dead guy, Charles.
Sorry.
And it all works, okay? It all works. I did not read this book with like a critical eye or anything. At first, I was kind of trudging through it. And then when the plot started picking up, I just threw all thoughts out the window and sat down and read for pure and utter enjoyment. And yeah, I cannot rave about this book enough. If it's possible, go out and buy a copy, order one, buy a Kindle copy, and yeah, go read it. Go read it, because it's hilarious, it's fun, and yeah. Also, a lot of the time while reading it, I was getting really hungry, especially when they're talking about like dim sum and siomai and just pots, and it's just, I want food. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video was full of information that will convince you to go out and read this book. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, click on the bell icon, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!